Hey, what's going on, everybody? Oh man. Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's 2018. It's about to be a good year this year. So last year I started up a brand, and a lot of you guys were asking me questions, and how did you get the product? How'd you get your logo? And how did you brand the product with your logo on it? So I wanted to make a video to help those who have an idea, or have a brand in mind, and you guys want to start something up, but you just don't know how to execute it, you don't know how to start it. So this video is gonna document the process of me restarting the brand, and you guys can follow up and see what goes into it, what goes into like starting one up, what goes into getting the products and stuff. So I'm just gonna start off with the basics in this video on how to attain your logo and your products physically. So let's go over to the computer and I'll show you how to do it. Okay, so if you need a logo and you don't know how to do one yourself, or know anyone that can do it for you, you just go to Fiverr.com and you just sign in here. Let me go here, sign in, and so here's some of the designers that I've used in the past. But you just go up here in the search bar and you would type in logo. These are pretty pricey, but you can find a logo designer easy for $5 to $15. So just go in the search bar right here on the left and type in 5 to 15 and click on that little arrow, and some results should pop up. So let me see. Okay, let's go with this one. They have a 5-star rating out of 100k reviews, so let's just choose that one. Okay, so you would go down here and they have different packages. See which one you like, and you just select one. So let's just go with this one, 15. Click on that. And here's some extras you can choose from, but you don't usually need to do that. And you would just click on order now, and you would go in and put your credit card information in, and after that a little box should pop up like that, and then you just tell them, hello, I need a logo done for my coffee company. And you would give them a list of details, 1, 2, oops, 1, 2, 3, and just be very specific when you're giving them the description of your logo. It will just make your life easier, and it'll make their life easier. Or even better, you can go down to this little paperclip right here, click on that. You can upload a file similar to the design that you want, and they can get a better idea of what you're looking for. So there's that for the logo. And to attain your products physically, you go to Alibaba.com. Now what Alibaba is, it's a website where it connects you to suppliers and manufacturers from China. And so to search for a product, say if you want to find, if you want to, this is put coffee travel mugs. Okay. And okay, so this right here is the minimum order that you have to, you have to buy from the supplier. So if you don't have money to start off with 1,000 pizzas, you can go on and look for something else. Let me see. Okay, let's just go. Let's just go with this one. One piece for $2.99 or $4.29. So you just actually, before you click on that, what you want to look for is a gold supplier. If you click on it, they'll tell you what it is. There you go. Gold Supplier is a premium membership for suppliers on Alibaba.com. Members are provided with comprehensive ways to promote their products, maximizing product exposure and increasing return on investment. So these sellers pay for a premium membership so that their products can be more seen on Alibaba.com. So these sellers are more serious about their business, and up here it'll tell you how many years they've been doing it for, and also make sure the seller has trade assurance. What that is, if they send you a product and the product comes out, not to your standards and it doesn't look anything like the picture and the quality is just crap, or they come broken, you can file a complaint through trade assurance, and they can check it out, and most of the time they will refund you. And also, say if you and the supplier agree on a certain date that you would be getting them, and you don't get them by that time, you file a complaint with trade insurance, and they can get your money back. Alibaba, usually they help out the customer. They really want to help out the customer, so most of the time you will get your money back. So okay, so if you selected a product that you want, just click on it, check it out, and you can contact the supplier. And say if the minimum quantity was like 30 or like 100 or something, you would want to ask them for samples first before you go in and just like buy like 500 of these. So you would just hi, I would like to purchase a sample of 10 pieces, and then you could just send that email, and we wait for a response. Now keep in mind that these suppliers are from China, so they're not going to be impressed by the big fancy words you use or the giant paragraph you send them. Just keep it short and straight to the point. It makes your life easier, and it makes their life easier. So usually once the supplier emails you back, he'll give you like a quote on how much they're going to cost and how much shipping is going to be. Don't let that be like the final price. You can like talk about it and negotiate, but you don't want to spend too much time like negotiating the prices, because shipping is shipping. They can't control the price of shipping. But if you're buying in bulk, you can try to get a better deal on it. So well, that's it for the physical product and logo. So I'm just gonna tell you about what we're going through right now. Okay, so what I forgot to mention in the other video was that while you're emailing your supplier, you can send them your logo and they can get it imprinted on the product for you. When I was dealing with my supplier, he was actually really helpful when it came to putting my logo onto the product. He would ask me, where do you want it, outside, inside, left, right, and things like that. He even sent me a diagram of how it would look on the product before he even put it on there. And we discussed how many millimeters or centimeters, pretty much where exactly I wanted it. So he was actually really helpful for me. So as of now, with the current brand, my partner and I have been negotiating with the supplier back and forth to make sure we get a good deal on the prices, make sure that shipping was correct and we're not getting overcharged for anything. So it took a little longer than I thought, but we're just trying to save money also. There's one thing I want to mention. We celebrate New Year's for one day. China celebrates Chinese New Year for an entire month, so they pretty much go on a 1-month hiatus where they're practically on vacation. So that's something you want to keep in mind when you're buying around January. They do not work on February, so I won't have any updates for my personal brand until near the end of March, because that's when we're getting our product. So until then, peace.
Chuki beat.